Guys, hey guys, welcome back to eFootball Destiny guys. थैंक यू गाइस, आप सब इतना सपोर्ट करते हो मेरे को, इतना सब वीडियो को लाइक करते हो और वॉच ओवर इतना सब होता है, तो आपकी वजह से जो आज मेरा वॉच ओवर है थोड़ा बहुत तो एटलीस्ट कंप्लीट हुआ है, उसके लिए बहुत बहुत थैंक यू। और चलो स्टार्ट करते हैं अपने वापस अपना जो लाइव स्ट्रीम है, जो डिवीजन लीग रैंक पुश का है वो अपने पहले देखते हैं। तो सबसे पहले अपने देखते हैं कि वीक ऑफ द प्लेयर वो सब देखेंगे और क्या क्या इसमें नया जो इपिक प्लेयर है वो सब देखेंगे। आई थिंक डबल आवाज आ रही है। हाँ यार, क्योंकि काफी टाइम हो गया अपने लाइव स्ट्रीम पे नहीं आए, करीब 10-12 दिन जैसा हो गया होगा। थोड़ा थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम आता रहता है, तो उसमें क्या है कि अपने जैसे अपने को टाइम मिलता है उसके हिसाब से अपने आते रहते हैं, ठीक है। तो पेनल्टी तो पहले अपनों ने क्लियर कर दिया है। तो गाइस सबसे पहले अपने बात करते हैं इपिक प्लेयर की। तो जैसे अपने देख सकते हैं कि अपने पास इपिक प्लेयर कौन कौन से है, और ये क्या गाइस, फीफा वर्ल्ड कप चैंपियंस, ओके। ओलीजे यार, मिचुअल ओलीजे बहुत बढ़िया प्लेयर है, ये क्लास प्लेयर है यार, ये भी तो लेना चाहिए ये भी। बायर मोनिच में जो मेरे फेवरेट क्लब है उसके अंदर खेलता है यार ये भी, ठीक है। फ्रांस का प्लेयर है। तो स्पेशल प्लेयर लिस्ट में अपने देखते हैं डेली फ्री ड्रॉ, ठीक है। एक बार देखते हैं अपने, तो डेली अपने को ये मिलेगा अगर अपने ट्राई करते हैं कि स्टार्टिंग में अगर मिल जाए तो फिर डेली डेली अपने को यूज करने को दिक्कत नहीं है। तो गाइस लास्ट टाइम अपने देखा था कि अपनों को पेले मिल चुका था, तो फिर भी एक बार वापस अपने ओली से मिल जाए तो भी अच्छा है, निकल जाए तो अच्छा है, बाकी तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं। कल वापस अपने को चांस मिलेगा तो उसके हिसाब से अपने करेंगे, ठीक है। ये प्लेयर को आते ही अपने रिलीज कर दें, क्योंकि ये प्लेयर रख के अपने को कोई मतलब नहीं है। अभी तक जो मैंने ये सब किया है थोड़ा थोड़ा प्लेयर का, तो उसमें क्या है कि मेरा गेम प्ले पहले के साथ थोड़ा बहुत सेट नहीं हो रहा था, जो लास्ट अपनों ने खेला है। सी आर फेलिंगो का प्लेयर आया हुआ है भाई, ये भी अपने देख सकते हैं। तो 5 प्लेयर उसमें अपने को मिला है, देख सकते हो। आरबी, पेड्रो, लुइस, अरे यार क्या मस्त मस्त प्लेयर आया है इसमें। देख लो अगर आपको ये इसके साथ लेके अगर गेम प्ले सेट बैठ सकता है। फिलहाल तो मैं इसमें से कोई प्लेयर नहीं ले रहा, क्योंकि मेरे पास ऑलरेडी बहुत सारे प्लेयर हैं, तो मेरा गेम प्ले जो है ना उसके हिसाब से सेट होता है, कि जो जो मैं सेटअप करता हूँ उसके हिसाब से सेटअप रहता है। लेकिन अपने पास एक नॉमिनेशन देखते हैं, नॉमिनेशन कार्ड अभी अपने पास नहीं, अगर होता तो बहुत अच्छे प्लेयर थे इसमें भी। ये अब मैं आप देख सकते हो, रॉनी भी सही था, जेम्स एमएस भी सही था, अभी ये भी सही था, और यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो गंजेल और रामोस गाइस, ये भी बहुत कड़क प्लेयर था, तो ये भी अपने देख सकते थे अपने, ठीक है। तो नेमार जूनियर, यार नेमार जूनियर यहाँ पे अपने को जो वीक ऑफ द प्लेयर है, ठीक है, वो इसमें मिल रहा है। लेकिन क्या है कि ये जो करंट वाला है वो इसमें मिल रहा है, ठीक है, नेमार जूनियर। और यहाँ पे अपने आप आके देख सकते हो, तो यहाँ जो मिल रहा है ये थोड़ा यंगेस्ट प्लेयर है जो एकदम बढ़िया था, तो इसमें भी अपने जा सकते हैं। ओल्ड जो इपिक प्लेयर है अपने उसमें जा सकते हैं, ठीक है। प्योर माल्डिनी ये भी सही है, अगर मिल जाते तो अच्छा है, थोड़ा डिफेंस अपना स्ट्रांग हो जाएगा। और राहुल तो यार अपने बहुत सब ट्राई करा लेकिन अपने को मिला नहीं, शायद आज ट्राई करके देखते हैं कि अगर अपने को मिल जाए तो बहुत अच्छा वो मिलेगा। पोलो माल्डिनी के ऊपर अपने जो लास्ट वाला अपने पहले के ऊपर ट्रिक यूज किया था वो करके देखते हैं, बाकी अपनी किस्मत है, मिल जाए तो अच्छा है। पोलो माल्डिनी रहेगा यार, तो थोड़ा क्या है कि सपोर्ट मिलेगा और यार अच्छे से। अरे यार, कोई नहीं अपने पास, कोई बात नहीं, वापस अपने कभी ट्राई करेंगे इसको लेने का, फिर उसके हिसाब से करेंगे, ठीक है, अभी तो कोई मतलब नहीं है इसका। तो इवेंट में अगर अपने जाते हैं, तो इवेंट में अगर अपने जाते हैं तो देख सकते हो अपनी जो नेशनल टीम्स है उसके हिसाब से अपने कर सकते हैं, तो अपने कभी क्या जाएंगे पीवीपी पे भी खेल सकते हैं। तो पीवीपी पे भाई साहब ये इवेंट नहीं आया है, प्लेयर वर्सेस एआई, तो एआई अपने अगर खेलते हैं तो आएगा यूरोपियन में और इसमें, ठीक है। खेलना तो अपने नहीं है, पर फिर भी एक बार अपने देखते हैं कि भाई इसका क्या सीन है ऐसा। तो आप देख ही सकते हो कि मेरे जो किया है लेजेंड के ऊपर किया है, तो लेजेंड के ऊपर ही अपने रख रख के खेल सकते हैं इसमें, क्योंकि अपने को बिगनर्स वगैरह ये सब तो खेलना आता नहीं है, लेजेंड के ऊपर ही अपने को सही लगता है। और एक चीज इसमें और यार, और एकदम चूतिया पर जैसा डाल रही है, ठीक है, ऐड किया ये लोग ने, कि साथ साथ में ये क्या है कि अगर कोई चीज अपने से मिस होती है तो क्या ये लोग भी ये साथ में वो भी बताते हैं कि भाई ठीक है आप इसके हिसाब से आप कर सकते हो, मतलब इंस्ट्रक्शन साथ में दिए इसमें। सर्दी हो गई है यार। तो पहला मैच अपना बार्सिलोना के साथ आया है, देख सकते हो आप। अभी अपने क्या है कि रात को भी थोड़ा थोड़ा क्या है कि अपने लाइव स्ट्रीम चालू करना स्टार्ट कर देंगे, क्योंकि अभी जो अपना सेटअप था वो धीरे धीरे थोड़ा सेटअप हो रहा है। थोड़ा और सेटअप अच्छे से कर देंगे अपने। फिलहाल तो अभी रात को जो है स्टार्ट कर देंगे। क्रिस्टियानो एसएस पे खिलाते हैं पहले को, और इधर अपना विनीसियस जूनियर को रखते हैं। तो ये थोड़ा कॉम्बिनेशन बेस्ट मेरे को लगता है सही में। अपना मैंने जब भी ऐसा ये सेटअप करके खेला तो थोड़ा बहुत अपने को चांस मिलता ही है अच्छे से। पहले को भी चांस मिलता है, सबको ऑलमोस्ट सब मिलता है। पर क्या है कि कभी कभी अपने पहले के साथ फिलहाल अभी तो गेम सेटअप नहीं हो रहा है मेरा अच्छे से, क्योंकि 3-4 मैंने प्ले करके देखा उसमें, और जो हिसाब से मेरा गेम था उसके हिसाब से नहीं हो रहा है। तो मेरे को क्या थोड़ा इसमें ट्विस्ट ला के थोड़ा करना चाहिए था, क्योंकि मेरा जो
So here
गेम
we
प्लान है
are, a
वो
new
थोड़ा बहुत
chapter
फास्ट है।
begins, new heroes will
तो
arise, new
ये भी होना
legends will be
चाहिए इस बार तो
written.
अच्छे से।
It is time to turn the page. It really is a sight to behold
देखो
here
मेसी
as
आते ही क्रिस्टियानो
Spotify
को देख
Camp
रहा है।
Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison.
तो चलो मैच स्टार्ट करते हैं, शांति से पहले मैच
So
देखेंगे।
that's got things underway. Barcelona have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation.
Pele! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude
ये
awakening.
चीजें
It's
देखो भाई
almost
साहब,
as
ये
if the
चीजें
defence
इसके
saw
लिए मैंने
nothing
रखा था
coming. They
देखो।
just didn't
तो
anticipate,
विनी
on
जूनियर का
heels rather
स्पीड
than
बहुत
toes.
अच्छा है, और फिनिशिंग ये करेगा
Oh,
पहले
he did
बहुत
so
बढ़िया
well
करेगा। तो
to
पहले
hold
आते ही
his
पहले
run
गोल
and
मारा
stay
आपने।
on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Azar.
फुटबॉल
And that is as far as they're going to go. Vardiol. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here.
बस तेरा ही वेट कर रहा था
Barcelona
कब
couldn't
डालेगा
do a
बॉस।
whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Looking for options for movement. Pele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No, he is not giving anything away.
फुटबॉल भले ही
Ronaldo gets into some space. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! A collective sigh of relief from the
too much
defence.
close,
And
man.
this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Messi. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Out to the left it goes. Fernandez. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Pele. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's picked it up out wide. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away?
गुड बॉल
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been
बहुत
given.
बढ़िया बॉल था यार, ये
And he's going
बहुत
to have
बढ़िया
his
बॉल
name
था।
taken.
और ये भी 100% स्कोर होता है इसमें से। इसको बाहर लेके जाएंगे एम्बापे को, किलियन एम्बापे।
Mbappe, such good technique.
Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
ये थोड़ा गलत खेला आप लोगों ने,
Azar.
पहले फ्री था तो इसको खेलना
Adeyemi.
था आपने को।
Now it's Mbappe. And Guardiol. That's tidy. Quality ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Might want to be careful there.
फाउल, साइडलाइन थ्रू है लेकिन फाउल था मेरे ख्याल से, तो बॉल बहुत आगे था तो नहीं होता।
In with the challenge. Fernandez defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, what a mistake! Big chance!
भाई साहब
It's
क्या
in!
डेडली गोल है यार ये, शिट।
Two to the good, and they are purring.
बहुत गलत गोल
Absolutely
मारा यार, बहुत
purring.
गलत गोल मारा ये तो।
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how
Vinny,
important
Vinny,
this
Vinny.
goal
No,
was
no,
for
no,
them.
shot
They
me, yaar,
needed it.
shit.
Now they have it.
बहुत ज्यादा बार ले गया था ये।
Guardiol. And it's Azar. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
He's having a good look here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Cristiano Ronaldo!
बचा यार, बचा बचा बचा, बहुत क्लास गोल था।
Nearly, but nearly is
थोड़ा
nothing.
बहुत बार
Well,
खेल
he
लिया।
looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
ईदन आजाद, जेरार्ड से तो मारना ही है, ये इसका बंदे का रेंज है तो यहाँ से ही मारेंगे। क्या सेव है यार, बहुत गंदा सेव किया यार, सही में लिटरली बहुत गंदा सेव।
deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Guardiol. And it's Azar. Pele. Nicely weighted ball. Threads one in. Ronaldo receives it in a wide position. Azar. Aimed beyond the defence. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Good ball, good take. Mbappe! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Gerrard tries to clear.
मजा आ गया सही में।
And that is out of play.
स्कोर होता तो और भी मजा आता यार। मे बी 35 यार्ड तो समथिंग था ही ऐसा।
And this is Azar. This might spell danger.
अच्छा ऑफसाइड है, चलो कोई
And the
बात नहीं।
assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
यार अपने पोलो माल्डिनी के ऊपर गए थे, अगर मिल जाता तो अपने को
And
सही
that'll be
रहता।
the last act of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest,
अभी ये क्या
decorated by
कर रहा है, प्लेस
goals,
चेंज कर रहा है क्या?
and two between them at half-time.
चलेगा, कोई बात नहीं। थोड़ा एसी कर देते हैं बंद, क्योंकि सर्दी ऑलरेडी हो रखी है।
And we're underway again. Koundé. Nuno Mendes.
मुझको पता ही था ये चीज
Looking
होने
for the
वाली है।
run.
You
इसके लिए
can
वो
never
चीज
be
के
short
लिए
of
रेडी
runners
था
into
मैं।
space, as long as the space left behind is
अरे
filled.
He's had a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Cleared without complication. It's a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
क्लियर करेंगे। मिल गया
The
बॉल,
ball has
अरे ले
bounced
ले।
loose now. Azar.
रोनाल्डो है तो मैं भी
And
ले
there's
ही
green
लेगा।
grass ahead of him. Well, that is not the best
Sprint अपने
ball.
मारते
And
तो
he
होता।
offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is
बाउंस
miffed,
पास,
having
ओके।
made the run and not get
विंग
picked
चेंज
out.
करेंगे। सेंटर फ्री हो गया, वापस बाउंस पास,
Gerrard.
ठीक है। विंग चेंज,
And Mendes. And it's Azar.
पहले फ्री।
Now he's got space here.
विनी विनी था कि पहले
Well,
था, आई
there
डोंट
is a
नो।
look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. Mbappe did well to step
ये
in there.
रोनाल्डो का
That
गोल आया
was
भाई
more
अभी।
than necessary. Oh, that's a key interception. Jorginho. Time and again they are repelled. Hazard. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Jorginho. Now it's Kane. Vardiol.
सेंटर पूरा
Tries
ऑफ
to
कर
pass
दिया।
it through. And he
कुंडे,
shoots! Good
पूरा
run,
सेंटर ऑफ
lovely
था यार।
take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Played over towards the opposite flank. Mbappe. Bernardo Silva. Duan. He's going for goal!
शॉट है।
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Doan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
भाई हिंदी लिखो।
Spread it left. Hazard. Oh,
आहा,
he's caught him there. It's a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll
भाई
get
अच्छा
too
लगा
many
उस
more
दिन खेल के।
chances.
तू बता तेरे को कैसा लगा? अपने को तो अच्छा ही लगता है, अपने कौन सा ऐसा है कि वैसा है, सही लगा। खेलना तो कोई नहीं, आज वापस अपने खेलेंगे।
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and
चलो
to wish you a very
इसके
good
भाई
evening.
साहब, ये जो चीज है ना यार, ये इसमें मजा नहीं आता है। पता नहीं क्या सीन है, बहुत जल्दी छोड़ देते हैं लोग। होप कभी छोड़ना नहीं चाहिए जल्दी। गेम तुम्हारा अच्छा है तो आप कमबैक बहुत अच्छे से कर सकते हो, लेकिन ये जो चीज करते हैं ना, ये चीज मत करा करो यार। फोन में क्या है कि जब तक अपनों ने ये कंसोल हाथ में होता है ना, तो फोन में मजा नहीं आता है खेलने में। इसके लिए कंसोल के ऊपर आता है तो वाह, फिर अपने आराम से खेला करेंगे बैठ के। बाकी तेरी मर्जी है। ठीक है, सामने वाले की टीम चलता है, कोई बात नहीं। तातरे को खिलाएंगे अपने वापस से विनी जूनियर। स्टार्टिंग से अपने पत्ते नहीं खोलने के होते हैं यार। यार क्या कर रहे हैं ये लोग, क्या कर रहे हैं सही में। एक तो यार ढंग का मैच खेलने दो मेरे को। सही में जो आता है क्विक कर देता है, जो आता है क्विक कर देता है। एक तो ढंग का मैच खेलने दो यार। चलो जाते हैं दूसरे मैच की ओर। ये तो ठीक है, चलो कोई बात नहीं। है तो थोड़ा बहुत मैं सेटअप रख देता हूँ कि लगना चाहिए। चलो ये अपने ग्राउंड पे यूएसआई एरिना। तो फर्स्ट अबाउट इसका पहले अपने मैच देखते, सॉरी ये देखते, स्क्वाड देखते कि क्या है, फिर उसके बाद अपने जाएंगे। हाँ ये थोड़ा अच्छा है, ठीक है, इसके साथ खेलने में थोड़ा मजा आएगा। हार जीत तो यार लगी रहती है, कोई हारता है तो ही सामने वाला जीतता है। तो वो सब दिमाग में नहीं रखने का यार, ये करूंगा वो करूंगा, हार जीत तो।
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Martin Caceres, Jim. Precious little doubt about what his outstanding qualities are.
Aggression and tenacity, Peter, but there is another side to his game as well. He's got a certain confidence on the ball and he can pick a really telling pass too.
Takes a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities, always fancies himself no matter what the situation.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That has been slung wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that's well spotted. Opts for safety. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. No, he's not getting his way this time. Vinicius Junior plays it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's tidy. Gerrard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Can he latch on to this? Hazard has it in a wide position. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Still goalless. And this is Hazard. Rodri. Now, what about a counter-attack? Kukçu. And it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kukçu is always looking to break. Shot at goal! And it's a goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Kukçu goes on a charge down the left. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Serginho. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Aimed beyond the defence. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Played out to the left flank. Plays the return pass. And it's Serginho. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Lewandowski. Azar. Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard tries making a foray down the right. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. And that's been one straight. Decent chance! He's scored! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
The final seconds now. Vinicius Junior. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Great ball if he can get there. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. It's a good run down the right. Played into space. Good ball, good take.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well read, nice interception. And it's Serginho. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Azar just eases him off the ball. Azar. Well timed, excellent interception. Azar going face to face with his great rival. Azar. Veron. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Serginho. And it's Lewandowski. Here's Rodri. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Azar. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kukçu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Serginho. Now, can they get him away? Looking for the run. He's had a shot! It's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking to play him in. Chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's a real opportunity missed there. He's done all the hard work getting to the ball, and all he needed to do was get some control on it.
And he's had it nicked away. Just about up to 75 minutes. That's a pretty loose pass. Azar. That is ended up in no man's land. Played out to the right.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Looking for options for movement. They're urging him to shoot. And that was very necessary.
Substitution on the field.
And we have our very first corner.
Number 7, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 9, Rooney. Number 22.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. Good chance here! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Distributed tidily. Oh, well measured. And this is Rooney. He is through here. Crunching tackle. Azar. And it's Serginho. No luck with that dink over the top. Azar has found the net here, of course. And here's Messi. Tries to play it through. Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Very much into the last knockings. Plays a sharp little ball here. And this is Rooney. Hangs one in. He gets big. Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Pele is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Number 20, Pele. Coming on to replace him is...
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Strong running down that left flank. Azar, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Gerrard. Oh, this looks sharp. He's got plenty of space out wide here, and he's been shifted off it. And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity.
बहुत ही
What a
बढ़िया कमबैक किया भाई
fantastic
इसने
game
अपनों ने,
from
बहुत
those players.
क्लास।
What
और
unity,
ऐसा नहीं है
what
कि मोमेंट
joy.
अच्छे नहीं बने थे,
That
मोमेंट
was
अच्छे
so
बने थे, बहुत
very,
ही क्लास
very
क्लास
good.
मोमेंट बने थे, पर क्या है कि अपना थोड़ा फिनिशिंग
Terrific
रेट जो था ना
recovery. A
बहुत कम था
really
इसमें।
fine
अभी तो
win that,
वेल
Jim
गेम,
Beglin.
बहुत बढ़िया
They've
गेम था ये।
taken advantage of some complacency,
ये
Peter, but
देखो
if you're
एडवाइस
offered a
ये
chance to
भाई
do
साहब ने
that,
ये सब
then
दिया है,
you've
तो ये
got to be
एडवाइस
ready
जो
to
अपने को
pounce.
बंद करना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि ये
So
मजा
thank
नहीं
you
आता
very
है।
much,
आप
Jim,
देख
for
सकते हो
joining me.
भाई,
That
नेटवर्क
brings
भी
us
इस
to the
बार
end of
अच्छा
our
चल रहा है, थोड़ा
coverage.
थोड़ा बीच में
So
लैग
from us
हो रहा था,
both,
पर ठीक है,
a
चलता
very
है,
good
कोई बात नहीं,
evening.
ठीक है। तो चलो अभी अपने चलते हैं नेक्स्ट मैच की ओर। भाई कसम से आज थोड़ा मजा आ रहा है यार, गेम खेलने का आज थोड़ा मजा आ रहा है सही में। क्या बात है यार, ये एग्जाम की बात है भाई, एग्जाम से मैं तो पढ़ लो थोड़ा, फिर और क्या है। रिज्यू भाई साहब, सामने वाले पेपे पेपे, कोई बात नहीं, जो भी हो, पेपे का फ्रेंड भी अपने पास है, सब कुछ अपने पास है, ठीक है। एक बार फिर भी अपने देख लेते हैं इसको थोड़ा देखने दो, करने दो। पेपे, सीबी, मार्किनियोस, थॉनी और सेर्जियो, क्या बात है। राइस, फ्रांसिको टोटी, यार टोटी मेरे को प्लेयर चाहिए था यार, कसम से यार, बहुत मजा आता टोटी के साथ। चल भाई रेडी करो। क्या बात है भाई, सबने पूरा अपना सेटअप थोड़ा चेंज कर दिया है सारा ही, थोड़ा डिफेंसिव गेम रहेगा इसका सामने वाले का। अटैक पे तो फिर अपने को उसको बॉल मिलेगा तब काउंटर पे जाएगा। और ठीक है, अभी चलता है, चलेगा।
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do
पैसा
not
खर्चा
come
करे है
much
यार
simpler or sweeter than that
लड़के
one.
ना पैसा खर्चा करा है।
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much
कीपर को
so.
खेल देता तो
There's
सही रहता।
pace
चल
and
कोई
great
बात नहीं,
technique,
क्लियर करना ही
but the
बेहतर
most
था यहाँ।
outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
Gerrard. Mbappe. Now it's Pele.
खाली हो गए यार,
and
पहले
plays it
बॉल डालना था।
forward. Well, the ball just
थोड़ा
didn't
mistake
work
करा
out for the
मैंने।
run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final
Momentum
pass
बहुत
looked
बढ़िया
decent.
बना
They
था।
just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Looking to play him in. Well, that has not gone well. Abiati punts it upfield. Now, can they get him away? Veron. Azar. Can he get it through? And that's been slipped through. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
समझ गया था यार, उसको पता ही था मैं इधर ही डालने वाला हूँ।
And it's Gerrard. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got to.
ओह क्लास यार,
Oh, that
क्लास।
was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Still goalless at the moment. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Royce is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
गुड
Oh,
बॉल,
he's found support out wide.
सीधा ही रन है। ओके, ए यार क्या कर दिया यार।
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Ribéry.
गुड
Now,
गुड
who's
गुड
going to be
गुड वन,
first to
गुड वन
this?
यार, बहुत बढ़िया सेव है यार।
Ball
डिफेंस
is over the line. Now it's Yamal. Hangs in across. Keeper has taken decisive action. Vinicius Junior. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
दो दिन अच्छे से बीच में मारना चाहिए मेरे को।
It's their second corner of the game. Mbappe! Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Great chance! And that should get the job done. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And they're not
Keeper,
going to
no
make any
risk,
further
bhai.
progress now.
No risk.
Nuno Mendes knocks it into space. Oh, look at this. Ribery!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ambitious ball here.
मिल गया
And
मिल
he
गया आना
gets
यार
rid in a
ऊपर तो
hurry.
आओ.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Totti going about things with real menace. And this is Messi. Messi has been
ये
caught
क्या हो
there.
गया
It's a
अभी?
foul.
काय का फाउल यार?
Messi taking charge of the dead ball.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Keep a ball. Okay, take it easy, man.
Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Gattuso
निकल ही
did
जाना था,
well
अपने
to
को
emerge
रुकना
with the
नहीं था.
ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Hazard. Now that looks a decent ball. Hazard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, they've got it again. Hazard.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Back into the middle. Mbappe.
एक बार देख ले क्या कर रहा है ये. टीम अच्छी है यार सामने वाले की, बहुत बढ़िया टीम है. ऐसा नहीं है कि अपनी नहीं है, पर ठीक है फिर भी सही है. चलना भाई, अभी कितना टाइम लगेगा? ओवरऑल मैटर नहीं करता, गेम आना चाहिए अच्छे से. ओवरऑल बोले कितना भी रहो. ये देखो इसने प्लेयर मुझे लगता है चौंटा दिया साथ में.
Hazard gathers from the goal kick. Stood up well to him there. Plays a sharp little ball here. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Rijkaard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Sergi. Oh, it's a
पूरा
nice
बॉल ये
idea,
तो होना
but
ही
the
चाहिए गोल.
execution was lacking. Shot could be... It's Pele! Royce.
बहुत हड़बड़ी में मारा यार ये, हड़बड़ी में.
And there is
अगर
the
इजीली
half-time
मारता था
whistle.
स्कोर था ये यार. ये हट.
Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
भाई साहब
An
अभी तक
intriguing
एक
half,
शॉट आया,
lacking
शॉट
only
ऑन
in
टारगेट
goals.
भी एक ही
The
था.
score 0-0.
नहीं, अपनों ने चारों चार शॉट ऑन टारगेट रखे हैं. क्या बात है, इसका एक ही शॉट है.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 18,
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 10.
0-0, and we're at the halfway point. No, that's been it. Oh, what has happened here? He is through here. Chance for a shot!
चलो
And it's a goal!
एक गोल खाया
There we go, and it couldn't
अपनी
be much
थोड़ा ढीले पड़ गए थे
better.
अपने।
He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Aimed beyond the defence. Totti. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Azar. Played back into the centre. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Oh, we expected better. Has a shot! Kylian Mbappe!
चलो भाई साहब,
You just
level हो गया
cannot
अभी।
stop him! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have done it! They are level! You raise your game and we raise
किसको
ours!
पकड़ के रखोगे आप भाई साहब?
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the
offside.
post.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now it's Pele. Mbappe. Pele. Played back in. Sergi deals with that comfortably.
हरामी आ गया, नहीं तो स्कोर था ये।
He won't be happy with that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Gerrard. No way through. Ribéry. That is ended up in no man's land. Great vision. And the pass is intercepted. Nuno Mendes. And it's Azar. Baron. Now it's Yamal.
Why, man?
Azar. Nicely weighted ball.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And he thumps it clear. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's been shifted off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, faced and a chance!
थोड़ा और जाना था आगे।
Corner number 4 coming up here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Looking for a runner. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Veron. Veron puts his foot on the gas. Tries to play it through. Goes for a shot!
एक खाली एक पास था यार, एक पास था।
That could be a costly miss.
बहुत जल्दी था यार, एक
Vinicius
पास था खाली।
Junior fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Coming on the field, Owen. Number 20, Mbappe.
brilliantly cut out. That is lovely. And one more try.
Well, they're definitely intent on winning it, and they've come close. Just wondering how many more chances they can have. One, maybe two, realistically.
Vinicius Junior touches it back. He's being urged to shoot. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And he's in a shot.
स्कोर है ये तो भाई, ये इसका बाप भी नहीं रोक
And
सकता.
he's found the net. Hope exists again. They have completed the turnaround.
And a huge fist pump from the boss. He's got every reason to be delighted. Everything has gone to plan.
Wonderfully smooth, smart, and the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
All hands on deck for this one. It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers.
यार इतनी अच्छी टीम
Nicely
लेके
aimed pass.
भाई साहब ओवरऑल सबके 105.
And
तो
smartly
भी यार ये हालत.
reclaimed. Mbappe carries the ball down the right. Now it's Dembele.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shot!
ओए यार ये क्लियर था यार बॉल यार. शिट मैन.
They have
ये सच
stolen
में क्लियर था
lead
बॉल.
at the last. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great
खड़ा हो.
attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Mbappe played out
कोई
to
नहीं,
the
2 मिनट है
right.
अभी और
There
अपने
they
पास.
go,
बॉल
hunting
मिल गया.
again.
Oh, that's delightful. And here's Rooney. Hazard tries a shot.
हाय 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 हाय
That was
हाय.
superb goalkeeping.
Pele is offering a
Shit.
right smile there. It's make or break time
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
and they're
shit,
all
man.
headed for the penalty box.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
कड़क मैच थी यार ये. बहुत
Added
कड़क मैच
time
थी.
is
एक बार
up,
मैच
and there
यार
goes
जीत
the
गए
whistle.
खाली खाली
A good
चूतिया
watch,
पाके
more
वजह
than
से
a good
गोल
watch
खाया
actually.
अपने यार.
Certainly from a sporting perspective, it lacks winner of course, but the crowd...
लाजवाब था भाई, लाजवाब था. कसम से यार लाजवाब था ये. होता है, कोई बात नहीं, चलता रहता है. भाई यार लास्ट मिनट में यार क्या करूं अभी मैं, बताओ. और क्लियर था बॉल वो, और एक हल्की मिस्टेक की वजह से अपनों ने गोल खाया वो, बाकी तो बॉल क्लियर ही था. Darum, 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 darum. Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for.
बचपन
Win
में
this
ये भाई
one
कार्टून
and they're
किसने
going up.
देखा है?
Incentives do
जिसको
not
याद
come
होगा,
much
आइडिया होगा
simpler
अपना.
or sweeter than that one.
What is this Pink
Colours
Panther?
vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway.
I'll be interested to see where Verona's deployed.
So what are you thinking?
Well, I prefer him in a deeper position because he can dictate the passing and tempo from there.
Pele! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Pele clearly thought he had the
होना
beating of
चाहिए
the
था स्कोर
keeper.
यार ये.
And we have our very first corner. Israel are looking to go forward now. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's a shade optimistic. Looking for a runner. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Pele. Gerrard. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Foot in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a throw. Threads one in. Akanji cuts out the pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Akanji spots it and intercepts. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Hazard getting this one clear. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries to play it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gerrard, very much a man of this moment. That is good alertness.
इधर बनता ही नहीं था,
It
थोड़ा
looked as
साइड
though
पे
that
बॉल
might
डालता.
lead to something quite promising,
Sideline
but
पे.
it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Messi. Messi hurtling down that right flank. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
So we're still where we started right now. And this is Kane. It's Kane!
घूमने मत दो
A
यार, घूमने
collective
मत
sigh of
दो,
relief from
घूमेगा
the
तो मारेगा
defence.
ये, घूमने मत दो।
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get on the end of this? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Kane. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Mbappe.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Mbappe. Great vision. Mbappe! And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
अब स्कोर होगा वो अच्छे
So
से
we
होगा,
reached the halfway
रुको
point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Is about to be turned away.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later. Israel really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
And it's Kane. That's good vision. He's free, he has got space. Shot a goal! No, he's not getting past him there. Nicely weighted ball. He's had a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, he's
चल
enjoyed
भाई,
that.
बहुत हो गया
He
तेरा।
evidently loves the contest.
अब थोड़ा मूड में आ जाते हैं, इसको हल्की टीम लेके कब से अपने थोड़ा आराम से
Batasagi
खेल
with
रहे
the
थे।
clearance. Vinicius Junior looks to get on the end of this. Hazard. Now it's Pele. No, that's been intercepted. He's through here. He's in a great position here. And the shot! Yes! And look who it is. He leads the way. He leads the way again. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
अरे बहुत लेट कर दिया क्रिस्टियानो।
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Oh, they could be caught out here. Hangs in a cross. Looking for the run. And now the breakaway. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Pele. Israel can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Mbappe. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Very nicely done. Plenty to aim at here. He can get that clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And Rafinha. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, this
बस हो
looks
गया
sharp.
खत्म।
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort
ये
out
पास
their
नहीं
end
डालना था
product,
उसको।
and quickly.
ये पास डाला ना, गलत डाला अपनों ने। ओ भाई, क्लियर उसने किया।
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, such a clever touch.
Israel really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
The ball's gone astray. Kane and the shot! And yes, it's
अभी
there!
केन मेरे को कब से यही इसकी
Israel
माँ की
back on level terms.
यार।
And he stuck it
थोड़ा
away
खेलना
as
पड़ेगा
if
भाई, अभी
laser
कब से
guided.
खेल आराम से
Well,
खेल रहे
Peter, I
अपने।
think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
आजा भाई, आजा 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 आजा, अभी आजा।
Israel grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. And here's Azar. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that's a dangerous ball. Alexander-Arnold with a fine tackle.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And a chance! Oh, yes, it's there!
क्या हो
And
गया है?
that may just do it!
क्या हो गया अभी?
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
ले लेगा यार ये तो।
Now it's Beckham. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Batasagi. Can he get it through? It's gone out for a throw-in. Mbappe! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's
चलो भाई,
it.
डिवीजन एक 5 तो कंप्लीट हो
A
गया है।
win, a
अभी जा रहे हैं अपने
triumph,
4
a
के लिए।
time to crank up the music.
यार बिना मैच लॉस किए अपने डिवीजन लीग 5 कंप्लीट किया है। एडवाइस क्या कहता है ये? रैंक तो बहुत नीचे है अपने, इसकी टीम देखते हैं। पोलो मैल्डिनी यार क्या है। अभी अपने जैसे रखा है उसके हिसाब से खेलेंगे। मेरे ख्याल से विनी को लाना चाहिए। चलो सेकंड हाफ में सेटअप करेंगे। अभी अभी चलने देते हैं ऐसे ही, कुछ होता है बाद में तो फिर अपने देखा जाएगा बाद में, ठीक है। अभी तो जो अपना सेटअप है उसके हिसाब से खेलेंगे। तो भाई साहब एक रिक्वेस्ट और करता हूँ आपसे, जो भी मेरा भाई चैनल पे नया है प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब करिए, आइकॉन जो बेल आइकॉन है उसको
Well, there
हिट
is a
करिए, ताकि
definite
डेली
sense
जो
of
अपना लाइव
occasion
स्ट्रीम
here
है
as
जाए
both
इसके
teams square up
रिलेटेड
to each
और
other with
अपने थोड़ा
fire
बहुत
in their
अपने अपडेट
eyes.
डालते रहते हैं,
This
तो
is
क्या
a
है
day
कि
for
आप
hope,
सबको
for
सबसे पहले मिले
expectation,
और
for renewed
जानकारी के लिए भी
ambition.
सबसे पहले मिले। इसके लिए तो थोड़ी थोड़ी क्या है कि आप सब में
Well,
थोड़ा
the stage is
क्वेश्चंस
set for a
इश्यूज
stirring
डाउट
showdown here.
वगैरह
The
रहते हैं, तो वो
supporters
भी
in
आप
great
मेरे पेज
voice,
पे आके
and there's a
मेरे
real
चैनल पे
sense of
आके मेरे को डायरेक्ट
anticipation in the air.
कमेंट कर
Game
सकते
on.
हो, या फिर इंस्टाग्राम पे पेज पे जाके आप डायरेक्ट डीएम कर सकते हो, तो वो भी आपको प्रोवाइड
And
कर
we're
दूंगा जो भी आपके
underway.
डाउट्स वगैरह है।
In a system like
तो
this,
चलो
Peter, the
ज़्यादा अपने
winger-fullback
बकचोदी नहीं करते थे
combinations
फिलहाल, तो अभी
can be
मैच का लाभ
absolutely
उठाते हैं।
crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand
लुप्त
on that
उठाते हैं,
for us,
सॉरी
Jim.
लुप्त।
Well, there's just so many potential
मैच स्टार्ट हो
options
चुका है।
and movements, overlapping,
पहला ही वो भाई
underlapping,
साहब ने कॉर्नर
wingers vacating spaces to be
अटैक बना,
occupied
उसके
by
बाद में
fullbacks,
कॉर्नर मिला है।
coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can
टीम तो
be
इसकी
a
अपने ने
very
देखी नहीं
effective
है, पर कोई
system.
बात
A
नहीं,
tried
चलेगा।
and tested formula.
And believe it or not,
He's having a go!
शॉट है, बहुत बढ़िया
And
शॉट
the
है।
keeper has reacted superbly there.
James clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
प्लेयर ऑफ द वीक
Corner number 2 then. Kunde gets it away. Knocks it into space. And he thumps it clear. Referee's given a throw. And here's Batistuta. Rooney.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking to play him in. And the through ball. Now the ball's gone astray. Driving through the middle. Pele wins the duel this time. And it's Azar. Azar touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oliver Kahn, a huge... Guti! Oh, that was a
बढ़िया था ये।
brilliant save.
Guti actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Danger averted for now. He's played it back. Nuno Mendes. Veron. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. And that could set him on his way. So much time and great chance! And that has fair
थोड़ा उसके
finished.
दिमाग में
Well, that
रेस
would have
स्लाइड
asked
इसके
some
लिए
awkward
मारा
questions of
अगर
the
स्लाइड
keeper
नहीं
had it
मारता तो ये
stayed on
डायरेक्ट
target.
110% बाजू वाले को बॉल खेल देता और स्कोर होता है इजीली.
First quarter of an hour gone. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
मिल गया.
Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Guti.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that has left him in a heap. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
शॉट ब्लॉक थोड़ा और ऊपर आगे अपने को मारना है अभी.
Oh, well played. Batistuta. And he plays
ओए
one
निकल
through.
गया यार.
It's a loose ball.
सेव है बहुत बढ़िया.
And that's been won straight back.
जब टीम बिल्डअप करी बहुत अच्छे
Getting
से
on for
करी
a third of the
अपने.
way through the game. Tries to... Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Terrific header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And it's Azar. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Well timed, excellent interception. That's an imaginative pass. No luck with that. Dink over the top.
क्रॉस खेला तो भी उधर कहां डाला ये.
And the ball is out of play. Azar conjures time and space where few can. And no, that was never going to make it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but
Ball
not for the want of trying. Fired deep. Up he goes!
स्कोर है यार. परफेक्ट यार.
And
परफेक्ट.
it's a
बहुत
goal!
बढ़िया हेडर था ये.
A great delivery
अब ball भी
and a
उसके हिसाब से
finish
ही
to
डाला था
match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Nuno Mendes. Nicely aimed pass. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass
Get
looked
on,
decent. They just
Babu.
couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Good clear.
And he's there to clear it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the big header. Heads it again, but still
यही
no
प्लेयर अपने को
joy.
परेशान
Yeah,
करता है.
nothing
यही
overly
player.
wrong with the way the ball's
ये
been
हो गया,
played
फिर
in.
ये
They
गया,
just need
N'Golo
to make it
Kante.
count.
तो थोड़ा खोल के रख देने का, क्योंकि सब साथ में होते हैं ना तो।
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Pedri. And it's made its way to him. Tries a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
अपने को एक स्कोर और करना चाहिए, स्कोर करेंगे तो ही अपना जो विनिंग का जो टैग है वो कंफर्म हो जाएगा, क्योंकि एक स्कोर तो कभी भी लेवल हो सकता है, आप मानते ही हो, मतलब आपने देखा ही था लास्ट टाइम 2-2 गोल
No,
मारे
he's
तो
not
भी
getting his
एकदम
way this
इक्वलाइजर
time.
कर गया था।
Now it's Mbappe. Veron. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their
चले
lead.
देते यही टीम
There was
अभी।
genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get
time
hounded
मिला
as
है।
soon as you get the ball.
बढ़िया था।
You can't take time like that.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Tries to play it through. Kusanov. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played out to the right. Pele gets into some space. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Still just a single goal between the sides. That ball looks a good one.
कोई नहीं कोई नहीं कोई नहीं कोई नहीं, जाओ जाओ ऊपर जाओ।
Rodri. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gerrard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further
Chal
ahead.
beta.
But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach
Chal
now to
beta.
defend this.
Foot in. There's some great running on show here,
ये
but
पता
ultimately
नहीं यार,
there
ये
was
क्यों किया
no
इसने?
way through. He's having a
ये पता
shot!
नहीं, ये करना नहीं चाहिए
Loose
था,
ball
क्योंकि
now,
वो
there's a
बॉल
chase on
खाली
to
खाली
retrieve
छूटा
it.
उधर से।
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Always onto this. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pele. Now it's Guti. Well, they've got it again. And he's picked out the run. Azar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Can he finish? And he's heaved it away. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Can he latch on to this? Van Dijk. Gerrard. It's a really well-measured ball. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
थोड़ा बचा यार, थोड़ा बचा, थोड़ा।
There seemed no way back, but they are level. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Lexington really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that has been clubbed away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was...
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Beckham. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Short changes him with that pass. This looks promising. He has found the way through. Pele. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Two ahead, late in the day.
deadly,
Game
बहुत deadly
over,
था,
surely.
बहुत deadly था.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course
Great
he
assist.
wasn't.
बहुत बढ़िया
It's
assist डाला भाई.
mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't
बढ़िया
picked up
पास था.
sooner, and he
चलो
picked
ठीक
them
है,
off
एक गोल तो
instead.
पहले ऐसे आ गया, पर ये तो उसको लगेगा
And that
भाई
will be
ये तो
it.
मारा है.
Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes
पर ये
together?
तो अपनों ने मारा है.
Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid
टीम भाई
win,
साहब की बहुत
which
जोरदार
will
थी.
be...
नो डाउट. तो चलते हैं दूसरे मैच के लिए. टीम तो एक नंबर टीम थी यार, ये भी एक नंबर टीम थी सही में, लाजवाब टीम थी ये. पहले के साथ साथ भी अपना थोड़ा गेम अभी अच्छा हो रहा है. थोड़ा और अपने खेलेंगे तो और अपना गेम बढ़ेगा. क्या कहता है भाई, प्रो प्लेयर कहाँ है यार? प्रो प्लेयर खाली गेम थोड़ा उसके हिसाब से खेल रहा हूँ, कोई इसमें प्रो प्लेयर नहीं है. सामने वाले का टीम आया है. जिको, रॉड्री, फेबियो कैनवेरो यार, ये क्या है, बोलो लाजवाब टीम आई है यार ये भी। देखते हैं ये भाई साहब कितने गोल मारता है अपने को। जेल्टन यार, हाय हाय हाय, इस पे बहुत ट्राई किया था मैंने पर मिला नहीं मेरे को। चलो अपने ने तो अपना सेटिंग करके रख दिया है। एक नंबर भाई, सामने वाले के पास सारे के सारे इपिक कार्ड है भाई, इपिक कार्ड है भाई, सारे के सारे इपिक कार्ड है। कैरेट बेल, जॉइन ड्राइव, सब्स्टिट्यूट में बहुत अच्छे है यार। अपना तो आप देख ही सकते हो भाई, अपना तो नॉर्मल ही होता है, अपना तो कुछ ज़्यादा होता नहीं है। एज ए सिचुएशनल पास अपने करते हैं, सिचुएशनल गेम खेलते हैं, कोई ऐसा पहले से सोच के नहीं रखता है भाई यहाँ से ये करूँगा उसके हिसाब से करूँगा। और ये गेम खेलने का बेस्ट तरीका है भाई साहब, अगर आप एज ए सिचुएशनल ऑन ग्राउंड पे ऊपर खेलते हो। बाकी तो अपने माइंड पे जो ओवरव्यू एंगल जो है, टॉप एंगल, वो थोड़ा बहुत रखने का।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and
मिल जाता मेरा
vibrant,
थोड़ा ऊपर
songs
का पैनल
loud and
बहुत
proud.
कड़क हो
The
जाता।
tone for this game is
जेल्टन मिलता
well
तो ऊपर
and
का पैनल
truly
थोड़ा और
set.
कड़क होता। तो चलो गेम, अरे यार अभी मार्किंग स्टार्ट करेगा ये। क्या बात है, पहले रख दिया। एक मिनट रुका जाए।
So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think we're going to be seeing an awful lot of the player Pedro Neto because he's so quick and agile, and his ability to twist and turn at top speed really does give him the edge in those crowded areas. I think he'll be his team's go-to guy when they're looking to counter too.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. It's a really well-measured ball. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
बहुत लेट कर दिया था।
What a wonderful goal!
ग्रेट
Well, once
पेले।
more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct
चढ़ना
for
था उसको,
doing
बॉल
this
सिप
is
करने नहीं देना था।
incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Pedro Neto. He's shifting through the gears here. What a throw in. Tries to play it through. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Played back in. Defending of the desperate variety. Pedro Neto receives it in a wide position. Vinicius Junior. Pelé gets through, and the shot! Yamal. Now that looks a decent ball. That ball looks a good one. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Roberto Carlos. It's a promising position. Now the ball in. And he's managed to get rid.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
बहुत गलत घूम गया।
Cannavaro makes the interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vinicius Junior!
बढ़िया स्कोर है।
And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Vinicius Junior demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot.
यार shit, क्या penalty थोड़ी है यार ये,
the
क्या
last thing
scene
they
है?
wanted to do.
क्या यार?
Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. He has done it! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a whirl
फालतू
of
का
focus
गोल
then
दिया यार
and
ये।
dismissed any distraction.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Number 15, Pelé.
Hazard. Veron is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Yamal.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Pelé. Decent chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Gerrard clears it away. Played out to the right. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Out towards the flank. And he was quick to react. Mbappe. Pelé. Could move up a gear here. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is through here. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So, this to restore parity. And he scores! Back in business! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. could have just held a little longer.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And we have our very first corner. Zico goes short. Abiati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. A probing pass. He can run onto that. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Threads one in. Yamal. It's Pele! Good strike, quite an alarm.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, that's a key interception. Has a look and plays it forward. Looking for the run. Oh, super ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Luis Suarez. Now, who's going to be first to this? Good effort from distance. And we hit half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Substitution on the field. Number 4. Pedro.
And so we're off again.
Coming on to replace him is number 32.
Rijkaard.
Tevez.
Gerrard, very much a man of this moment. Hazard, can he get it through? Now that's well seen too. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Lewis. Oh, shooting chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Oh, well measured. He has found a way through. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that is out of play. And here's Tevez. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now, what about this cross? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That has been slung wide. And the finish! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that's a nicely shaped ball. Now it's Yamal. Knocks it out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now, can they get him away? Azar. And it's Veron. Mbappe. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Tries to pass it through. And a chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Suarez is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Abiati claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Tevez. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pele. Cristiano Ronaldo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mendes cuts it out. Pele is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Mbappe. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's picked it up out wide. Played in. He's there to get rid.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Substitutions taking place.
So here comes a substitution. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Veron promptly onto that, and that is that. Ambitious ball here. Donnarumma punts it upfield. And he's intervened well there. Nicely weighted ball. That's been cut out, well played.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Substitution.
Looking to play him in. Looking for options for movement. Face to face. Shot at goal! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Knocks it into space. Chance, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
ये थोड़ा इंटरनेट की वजह से अपने हारे, क्योंकि अपना जो दिमाग है ना एकदम खराब हो चुका था। कमांड देते थे लेकिन ज़्यादा कहीं दूसरी जगह था, इसके लिए मज़ा नहीं आ रहा था ये गेम में। तो मैं क्विक तो नहीं कर सकता, आपको पता ही है, क्योंकि अपने लास्ट तक जो है उसके हिसाब से रखते हैं। पर चलता है, अभी कोई बात नहीं। 5 गोल ठोके भाई सामने वाले ने।
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands
तो चलिए
here.
guys,
These
ये
fans
जो
love
अपना
their
मैच है ये
football,
लास्ट होने
and
वाला है
we're
आज का।
about to be dished up a feast of it.
आज का लास्ट मैच खेल के फिर अपने कल खेलेंगे, ठीक है? तो आज से जो अपना रेगुलर करने वाले हैं अपने
So we're up
कंटिन्यूसली
and
लाइव
running.
स्ट्रीम होगा अभी।
I think in Christian Abbiati, you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers of his generation.
Must be.
Yeah, well, on the internet.
And Guti! Guti, and he's gone backward here. Now it's Alvarez. Played into space. Pedri. Now he's got space here.
निकल जाएगा, मिलेगा तो
Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's got away. They're urging him to shoot. Lovely bit of skill. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that pass isn't the best. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with
Chirac
the
रहेगा,
patient
Chirac.
approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
For a
Ball.
moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, sweet feet. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Azar. Alvarez tries to play it through. Now it's Alvarez, and he's managed to get free. Oh, what a mistake! Takes a shot!
क्या दिक्कत है
It's
यार?
in!
Clear the ball is being
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted
Oh,
with the
मेरा
utmost
रब्बा।
glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Nicely worked. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pele, Guti. Guti has it out wide and in space. And we have our very first corner. Guti with the short one. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And now they can spring out of defence. Rivaldo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Out of play for a throw.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be...
And the finish! They've
ये क्या था भाई?
scored!
ये क्या था?
A quite incredible spell. They are flying. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
That's a good ball out wide. Header! Oh, he's hit the bar! That's a decent clearance. Strong running down that left flank. Backward it goes.
Well, that's
Score
good
था यार,
defending.
shit.
He squeezed the play and
खाली
he gave
back
him no
pass किए।
chance to get on the turn.
Score
Little
था ये।
doubt, that is a foul.
कोई
Well, that's a
मतलब नहीं था
booking,
back pass
always
करने
looked
का।
it. Gomez. Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe. That's tidy. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Pele. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, that's a fine interception. Koundé. Mbappe.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Guti.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking for options for movement. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's in on goal. It's Asa!
चलो एक वापस आया.
He has done it! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Great chance! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
Just a quick announcement.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
A probing pass. Guti. Pele. Now Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's got tall.
So बहुत close था
Couldn't
ये.
quite control it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
And they've got rid. And that's been won straight back. Pele. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. And it's Azar. Veron. Doku. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. That's a good run down the left. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish.
That's just playing it safe and
क्या
simple.
प्रॉब्लम है सही में लिटरली यार क्या सीन है ये. चलो 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 भाई एक गोल और करना है अपने को टाइम नहीं है.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Pedri. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. That's really well cleared. Always onto this. Deflected behind for a corner kick. No, he didn't quite meet it right. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And this is Rivaldo. Koundé gets it clear. He's picked his way through. Oh, smashing header. Oh, crossbar. Oh, nearly.
गेम में जो
But nearly is
मजा आना चाहिए
nothing.
वो मजा नहीं आ रहा है
Mbappe could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Has crossed into the middle. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Hey,
They just need to sort out their end.
Can he finish? So, third corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he cuts out the supply. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nice physical challenge. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
आया 2 मिनट रुको खाली.
Adams gets it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the...
Now Mbappe. And he shoots!
Literally यार मजा नहीं आ रहा है. सही में दिमाग जो है ना
And look what it
गेम ही
means
सेट हो
to
रहा है.
them. This is a position of genuine strength now. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Looking to play him in. He's through here. Nuno Mendes. Can he get it through? Now it's Alvarez. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And that was very necessary. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Plays a sharp little ball. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
क्लीन गोल था यार.
Deftly away.
क्लियर गोल था ये भी अपना ने क्या बोलूं मैं अभी. But
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Guti. Number 15, Hazard.
Oh, important interception. Turns and goes back. That's going to go a long way.
Number 11, Roberto. Number 22, Beckham. There will be 3 more.
And this is Pele. Doku. Now it's Pele. Yamal. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
And now I just
Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to
Literally,
thank Jim
yeah,
Beglin
literally.
alongside me and to wish you all...
कुछ समझ नहीं आया साला ये क्या किया उन्होंने। 3-4 गोल एटलीस्ट होने चाहिए थे अपने पास, 3-4 गोल तो भी अपनों ने। एनीवे छोड़ो कोई बात नहीं, अपने मिलते हैं बाद में। तो गाइस अभी पूरा नेट की वजह से मूड जो हो चुका है खराब, ऑलरेडी 2 मैच अपनों ने हार चुके हैं। ठीक है, और ये जो एडवाइस वाला है ना ये अपने को क्लोज करना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि ये जो बार बार बीच में आता रहता है ना तो मजा नहीं आ रहा है। ठीक है, आई होप कि आपको ये जो मेरा लाइव स्ट्रीम था, ठीक है, तो आपको ये थोड़ा बहुत हेल्पफुल मिला होगा। अगर इन बिटवीन आपको कुछ भी इसके हिसाब से भाई पॉइंट्स है या डाउट वगैरह है आपके, तो प्लीज़ इंस्टाग्राम की आईडी मैंने दी हुई है डायरेक्ट आप स्क्रीन के ऊपर, तो मेरे को डायरेक्ट जो है डीएम कर सकते हो, या फिर चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करके गाइस कमेंट भी कर सकते हो। तो जो भी आपका सोल्यूशन है उसका तुरंत 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 तो नहीं बोल सकता, मे बी 2 and 3 आवर्स में आपका सोल्यूशन हल किया जाएगा। ठीक है गाइस, तो चलिए आई होप कि आपको ये जो मेरा लाइव स्ट्रीम है वो अच्छा लगा हो। तो गाइस मिलते हैं अपने बाद में, तब तक के लिए गाइस